Big Boys Neighborhood. I'm Rikki Martinez here, sitting with Compound U's newest artist, Ravaughn. Ravaughn, how are you, dude?
I'm great.
I'm really glad to meet you. Like, Ne-Yo's talked you up so much, and we've been listening to your stuff. We really enjoy it, and we're really looking forward to the Love Always album coming out, right?
I'm super excited about it. I can't wait for it to come out.
Do we have a release date on it?
We don't have a date, but hopefully like early summertime.
Awesome.
I think that's like one of the best times to come out with an album anyway.
That's
summertime,
true.
Everybody wants to hear
In the
new
feel.
music. Exactly. Feeling
She's
good.
smart right here. Can you let us know how the relationship between you and Ne-Yo started?
Yeah, actually, it was kind of like we met by chance. I used to do a lot of demos around here, like around in LA for anybody from like Rodney Jerkins to Ryan Tedder, Sam Waters, just a ton of people. And I started doing backgrounds for Brandy and Carrie Hilson, Keisha Cole, and I actually kind of went on the road with them a couple of times. But I used to sing on Glee, and like some of the backgrounds, like 10 or 12 of us that go in and do like the backgrounds, and the actors will come in and do all their leads and stuff because they don't have time to do everything. So yeah, but I used to sing on Glee, and I met a producer, and I used to do demos for him, and his name was E-Man. So I was leaving a session
not
for
our
Glee.
E-Man.
No, not
little.
not
Okay. I'm like, does he have another life on the side?
He does something else on
right?
the side. But yeah, so he called me in. He's like, hey, it was like 10:30, and I was leaving a Glee session, and he's like, hey, can you come in and do this demo for me and this writer I'm working with? I would love to have you on. I think your voice would be amazing on it. And I'm like, it's 10:30. I'm leaving a session. Can we do it tomorrow? I'm free all day. And he's like, the writer won't be here tomorrow. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'll go.
Like, I'll suck it up. I'll go. He's like, I promise I won't keep you longer than an hour and a half. So I get there. I walk into Chalice Studios, and in the kitchen, I meet E-Man to like tell him I'm there. And who's sitting across from him? Ne-Yo.
Ooh, that was the writer?
Oh, exactly. Ne-Yo. So I'm like, thank God I came. So it was just amazing. And he's so humble and chill and just laid back. And he's just really, really good to work with. He's like, when you get in the studio, I feel like the vibe has to be right. Everybody says, like, oh, I'm not into like super vibey. Yeah. But the vibe definitely has to be right in the studio. And it was with Ne-Yo. Definitely right with him.
And I've heard him talk about how you just your work ethic is what really turned him on about you as an artist. How do you work in the studio? How is Ravaughn? Is there any ritual that you do? Or?
There's not really a ritual. I'm kind of laid back. I don't need a lot. I just like to get in and get to work. Like I don't like, like you can have fun, but it's like we're here to get this done. So let's get it done. Like let's joke around when this is finished.
That's dope. Now you said that one of your influences is Lauryn Hill. Is there a favorite song that you have of Lauryn's?
Man, I think this is crazy, but I think her whole album is just
Miseducation.
Exactly, the whole Miseducation. That's what made me decide that I wanted to be a singer. It was just like I heard that, and I used to do acting and dancing, so I was like, oh, I think I'll be an actress. And then I heard that, and I was like, I want to be a singer. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay. And I just feel like she connects to her music, and when she's telling a story, I think that's what music's all about. Is just telling a story. Like a poet, they tell their work, their story through words, and rappers and the same. And I feel like, music, and we've lost a little bit of that. So I feel like we need to bring that back. And
that's dope. You're very expressive in your music. Yeah. Now, I heard one of your songs with Wale, the Better Be Good track.
It's out right
and
now.
It's really what you expect of a dude. Like you better be a good dude to me.
I mean, that's how you feel, right?
Oh, yeah. What are your priorities when you're looking at a dude, like a potential?
Just have to be grounded, definitely. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. That's always a plus. And just to treat me right, to make me feel like I'm the only person in the world, like it's just make me feel special. That's all I need. I don't need a lot of things. And I was also featured on Ne-Yo's album, and it's like the deluxe version in the Target, and
that album is great, by the way.
It was really great. And it's called All She Wants, and that song I think kind of defines everything about like a real woman. Like like yes, those things, bags and clothes are nice, but
what
treat
really
me good.
matters
At
is
the end
how
of the
you
day,
treat
like.
me.
How do you treat me? I have to wake up next to you when I open my eyes. It's not about the bags and the clothes. It's about the person I'm looking at when I wake up in the morning.
Now you're from Carson. Shout out to Carson, everybody in LA.
Carson, yes.
I'm sure you've been listening to Power growing up.
Yep,
well, how does it feel for you to be performing for a concert for this radio station that you've listened to growing up?
It's absolutely incredible. Like it's just so exciting. And when I got the call to tell me that I was doing the show, I was like, what? Like I didn't even know. Like wait a minute, what? And I think I was at BJ's, and I was just like at a restaurant. I'm always at a restaurant. Like I love food. Every time I get a call about something,
so another guy, it better be good. The food that you take her to.
Exactly. Take me to get food. I'm good for
there you go. And performance-wise, what do you enjoy like more than anything when you're performing? Do you like the kind of more intimate feel, or are you more dancey? when you perform?
Kind of a little bit of both. I like to put on a full show because I kind of grew up in the theater. So I did musical theater from the time I was 9 until I graduated high school.
Yeah.
So all of that, and then I also love and lately just doing promo stuff. A lot of it's intimate. So being able to connect with the people and just talk to them and tell them about my story personally. You know, it's kind of now I get the best of both worlds. It's kind of I get to do both.
I love it. Now the show is called Valentine's Crush, so we're gonna talk about Valentine. First of all, do we have a Valentine for Ravaughn this year?
Nobody's asked me to be their Valentine yet.
Oh my gosh! Do you have like a memorable either Valentine's Day date or some way that they asked you? I get the usual like a text. So anything better than that is good.
I actually got it was hilarious. I think I was in college and I got a card and it said, it looked like he wrote it with his left hand. He's right-handed. It looked like he wrote it with his left hand, like the words are
like
backwards.
Chicken scratch?
Yes, and he did it on purpose. Like, will you be my Valentine? Like,
so
yes
you
or no
know
or
who
maybe. Well, I knew who it was. He sent it
okay.
to me, but it was just like, it was hilarious. It was so cute. He had like stick figures, and it was just like being funny, corny,
you
funny.
You should have said no.
I know, right? Like, check the box.
Actually,
no.
not.
Actually, I need another way. I need you to ask me some kind of way.
The name of the album is called Love Always. Now, I get a lot of slack for this because I'm very like romantic, but do you believe in love? Do you think that there can be love in this day and age?
I absolutely do. I'm a romantic. I love love. Like, I love all the perks and all the, the good stuff that comes along with it. Feeling good. Like, I feel like so many people lose sight of that, and it's just like what it's about. Do you have a job?
Right.
What can you do? What kind of car do you drive? Of course, that's all nice, and I needed a man with a job. Like, that's
true that.
Definitely.
You can't
I can't
be
be
the
pulling
one.
pulling the cord all by myself. But I just feel like when you're, like I said, you wake up next to the person, it's not about what you have or, it's just about how you feel together. And, I think love is so important.
Ravaughn is awesome.
Thank you.
You guys gotta you guys gotta check this out. The song with Wale is incredible. I better be good. It's dope. And it's on the album, right?
Yep, it's on the album and it's out on iTunes right now.
Go grab that too.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Ravaughn. We can't wait for you to rock the stage at Valentine's Crush.
I can't wait either.